Yeah, look in the lens for a second. Good. Bad news, I came all the way down to Montreal. Montreal is 2.5 hours from my hometown, which is Quebec City. And I came to shoot somebody. Her name is Maria Sanz. And she can't do anything today because she's got a toothache, poor little girl. Therefore, I had already booked a backup thing with Catherine Filteau. I met Catherine when we worked at the department store. She was a model, and I was the photographer. So we said maybe we should do a shoot together. It'd be a lot of fun. I'm down here. Catherine feels like it, so we are going to shoot together. Isn't that cool? That's so cool. But what's really cool about Catherine, and I guess it's the theme of this whole video, is that, you know, models do have brains. They actually are smart people. You will see with Catherine, she is an artist. Her drawings are spectacular. I really think they're great. And we're going to sit down and have a little talk with her. And we're going to go out and shoot in the city of Montreal. And that's another point I want to talk about, the city of Montreal. I love this city. I really do. To me, it is one of the most beautiful cities in North America. And what makes this city is the people. It's not the prettiest of cities, but even then, it is a nice city. I'm just saying it's not the prettiest of cities. But it is definitely a place that proves that the people make the city, and not the city that makes the people. So anyways, why don't you guys just enjoy the video. When in Montreal, do what Montrealers do, and you gotta come to the market and check it out. It is so cool. You know, sometimes an impromptu situation is cool because I got this photo shoot canceled and I was able to just take it easy and actually relax, and I think it's really important that you do that. So yes, my photo shoot got canceled this morning and I got one this afternoon, but it also gave me the chance to re-enjoy the market, because the last time I was here for a photo shoot, so I didn't see anything. So today I got to see the vendors, I got to see people, I got to see tourists appreciating how amazing this market is. It's also the magic of how multicultural Montreal is. So it's kind of cool. While I'm editing this video, I realized that I needed an introduction, and I didn't tape it while I was there in Montreal to where I was going next. I was part of a band in the 90s, and we did pretty well, and we had a couple of hits. And the biggest reason for that success was a guy who produced my stuff. I am a singer-songwriter, so I write songs and I play my guitar, but to actually record that and put it down and produce and arrange, there was this other third of the band, and his name was Eric Filteau. So what I did was I called him up, and guess what? He was available, so we went out and took a coffee. This is the guy I made music with for years. And Eric, he is a big part of why the Soul Attorneys did so well. If ever you get a chance, go click on a Soul Attorneys video. The dancing guy going up the steps, I hear a lot about that. Who's that crazy guy with the glasses going up the steps? Good to see you, Eric. Good to see you.
Without my silver pants.
There you go. So after having fun and enjoying myself in the morning at the market and having a coffee with Eric and talking about the good old days, I tell you guys, there was a lot of fun. It was a great, great part of my life, and I'm going to continue doing music for a long time, probably till the day I die, because I can't even help myself but to do it. But after that, I called up Catherine, who was the model for the day, and that was the reason why I was in Montreal, to take and shoot some shots of a model. And I called her up. She said, why don't you come over? I have some ideas for some fittings. I love that. Catherine did her own makeup, and her makeup was amazing. She had some clothing that was really cool, and I thought was original and was fun for the shoot. And because it was an improvised shoot, when you have those ideas coming in, it is a lot of fun. Genetically, it's with Catherine, it's a bit of a joke because she just looks great, and whenever you take a shot of her, it's like pow, it just friggin' happens. And that you just cannot explain. Some people are photogenic, some people are not. You can have people that you go out there and you look at them in the street and you wouldn't even turn and look at them twice. You take a picture of that person and pow, it just blows up the thing. But Catherine has both. Live, she's beautiful, and when you actually shoot her, she looks great. Also, there's a level of professionalism you would not believe with this person. She knows how to go into a shot like this and like that. What happens with amateur models is that there's a bit of an uneasiness. Oh, there comes the sun. So what happens with amateur models is there's a bit of an uneasiness when they shoot. And the reason why is that there's a bit of a feeling that some of the poses are actually a bit unnatural. And with Catherine and people who have done this for a while, they get used to that, and it's like anything else. As you practice it, you learn that it's a craft, and you separate the craft from real life. And I think that's the problem with a lot of amateur models, is that they don't separate the craft from real life. So when they go to do poses, they never feel totally at ease when they do them. And Catherine just has that friggin' thing that you need. Genetics and her ability and experience to do great shots. So we went to her place and did a fitting, and this is how it went.